Welcome friends. Today we are going to present to you a dynamic and interesting story. The story of the beginning and growth of the Society of Jesus in Gujarat. No. This is not the story of the start and growth of the Society of Jesus. This is the story of the start and growth of Catholic Church in Gujarat. No. That is too limited a view of looking at the history. It is the story of rich culture and religious heritage. The pioneering efforts, weaving a finer fabric to create a design. A story of growth together with the Society of Jesus, the Catholic Church. It is the story of Gujarat.
नदी नदी खिणरण पर्वतो अने जंगलो रड़िया भाती गणशी संस्कृति अने उत्सवो छया पार पण धर्म पंथोए घणा अरे रे या तो श्रद्धा ना भंडार ये एमा यीशु संगना सेवा कार्यों निसुवास पण ज्योत ज्योत बनी फैलावती अरे रे यानो चारे कोरी उजास
Strangely, in a manner of speaking, the story begins with a group of people who left their homes and went to the big city, Bombay, in search of bread and money. And in their desperate search for bread and money, they found the Savior. Or perhaps it was the Savior who found them.
My grandfather had to go to Bombay because in our village we had no work and famine was going on. They had to walk from my village to Surat, and in Surat they got the bus. Finally they got a job in Saint Joseph Convent.
This convent was of the Daughters of the Cross. Now there is an interesting story, apocryphal perhaps, that a newly born child took critically ill. It was taken to the sisters, who, fearing for the life of the child, baptized it. A short time later, the child died. And thus it is believed that the first seed of Christianity was planted at the burial of this child. A short time later, this band of people approached the sisters for blessings and baptism.
In the beginning, Archbishop also was not very keen, but finally he allowed them, and my grandfather was baptized with another 7 of them on the 8th of September 1891 on the feast of or the Nativity of Our Lady in Bombay.
After some time, there was a second group in November who requested for baptism. The request was granted by the bishop. Soon, these baptized Catholics returned to Gujarat. It was then in 1893 that the Archbishop of Bombay asked the Jesuits to go and take care of these people in Gujarat. The Jesuits, however, did not have enough personnel, and so the Archbishop had to ask Father Manuel Xavier Gomes, a diocesan priest who was in Karachi, to go and take care of the new flock that was in Gujarat. And so he went to Ahmedabad, where he began to study Gujarati.
On the 10th of December, he came in the evening. He met Master Theodore, he met the 18 boys, And when he was going to spend the night in one of the houses of the Ban Carmelo, a servant of the Panchayat came to tell him that it was forbidden for any outsider to spend the night in the village. He had to get out from the village. Humbly, he took a godru with 2 or 3 of the people there, and moved away from Mogri about a couple of miles to Karamsad. It happens to be to the banyan tree. He spent the night there, and early morning, before the rise of the sun, he went back to Mogri, baptized those people.
And that was the beginning of the Catholic mission in the land of Gujarat, in the village of Mogri. In 1895, Father Augustine Martin went to Anand, where he got together some boys and started a boarding. This, in effect, became the education and teaching of the first batch of catechists. Father Manuel Xavier Gomes was now transferred to Bhavnagar. A new superior of the Jesuits, Father Gale, arrived in Anand and commenced work there instead of Ahmedabad. Some more Jesuits began arriving, and the work of evangelization began in real earnest. Anand Center was established in 1896, Vadatal in 1897, Karamsad in 1907, Nadiad in 1911, and Amod in 1912.